Welcome to Module 1, Transitioning from Supervisor to Manager. Today, we're covering Lesson 1.4, Understanding Hotel Organizational Structures. A modern hotel operates as a finely tuned orchestra. Every team member must play their part in precise time to create a seamless guest experience. The organizational structure acts as the hotel's nervous system, pulsing with the information and authority required to keep the operation alive. This network carries critical instructions and operational power exactly where they are needed, moment by moment. These structures scale across a diverse industry, from small boutique hotels with flat hierarchies to mammoth multi-layered resort complexes spanning hundreds of acres. Regardless of the property's size or the depth of the hierarchy, the goal remains the same: smooth orchestration and guest satisfaction. Mastering this organizational blueprint is the first step for new leaders to communicate efficiently, prevent operational errors, and achieve professional mastery. The chain of command serves as the central design feature of the hotel, dictating the clear pathways for both instructions and feedback. At the apex of this vertical hierarchy sits the general manager. This leader carries total responsibility for the property's profit, loss, and reputation. Directly below the general manager are the heads of departments, including the directors of the front office, food and beverage, engineering, and finance. These individuals are the strategic drivers of their specific functional areas. Next are the supervisors and team leaders. This level acts as a vital structural bridge that translates management strategy into frontline execution. Finally, we reach the front line, the receptionists, bell staff, and servers who interact most frequently with the guests. A visible hierarchy prevents role confusion and ensures the team can respond to challenges with agility rather than hesitation. While vertical authority provides structure, the hotel's daily rhythm depends on horizontal dynamics. Within this ecosystem, the front office serves as the central communication hub. We see this interdependency in the relationship with housekeeping, where the two departments exchange real-time data on room status and guest requests. Without this dialogue, the guest experience dissolves into frustrating delays, such as checking travelers into rooms that aren't ready. The hub also connects the front office to the engineering department. When a guest reports a leaky faucet or a flickering light, the front office must relay the issue promptly to protect the hotel's physical assets. A similar critical path links the desk to food and beverage. This pathway coordinates guest billing, dining schedules, and alerts the chef to VIP dietary restrictions before the guest sits down for dinner. Final coordination paths connect to sales for group bookings and finance for the daily night audit. Front office supervisors act as the structural glue, using professional communication to hold these specialized functions together in real time. As hotel chains grow in complexity, their structures evolve from simple vertical lines into specialized, multifaceted arrangements. Most hotels use a functional structure, where each department acts as an independent organ with its own concentrated expertise. Very large hotels or international chains may employ a matrix structure instead. In a matrix system, an individual, such as a regional revenue manager, might have more than one boss. This manager reports to the local general manager for on-site operations, while also reporting to a corporate director at headquarters for brand consistency. This structure enables specialized corporate oversight and consistent standards across a global brand. However, a matrix carries risks of confusion and role conflict if reporting procedures are not strictly managed. Whether the property uses a functional or matrix design, the manager's primary responsibility is to shield the guest from internal complexity, so they only experience a well-organized team. For the structure to function, the channels of communication must be used appropriately for their specific purposes. Formal communication includes memos, official reports, and scheduled meetings. These serve as the hotel's permanent records. These channels are used for documenting policy changes and setting long-term goals. Informal communication involves rapid conversations for small, immediate coordination tasks. While tools like internal messaging are excellent for speed, such as requesting a luggage pickup, informal chat must never replace formal documentation for significant operational issues. We also distinguish between vertical communication, which carries instructions and feedback up and down the chain, and horizontal communication, used for cross-departmental tasks. Navigating these channels correctly is vital. A misunderstood message can lead directly to a lost reservation or a frustrated guest. Applying the right communication channel at the correct structural level is the hallmark of a successful hospitality communicator. The transition to management demands a diplomatic approach to the whole property. Success depends on coordinating specialized departments to ensure every team aligns with the hotel's broader objectives. This involves attending management meetings to represent your department, while ensuring your team supports the goals of the wider hotel. A key part of this role is managing guest information. If a guest mentions an anniversary at check-in, the manager ensures that detail reaches the restaurant and housekeeping to trigger a special amenity. Leaders must work to prevent departments from becoming competitive, defensive, or isolated from one another. Breaking down these silos requires a one hotel, one team philosophy. This mindset is visible when the front desk helps the restaurant during a rush, or when maintenance understands that their quick response directly impacts the front desk's ability to satisfy a guest. Respecting the hierarchy and the chain of communication provides the foundation for excellence in the guest experience. By fostering open dialogue and honoring structural authority, a manager integrates disparate operational parts into a world-class hospitality team.